family Iridium, hope you're doing all right today. We're rounding up the end of the year, so it's that time of year again, looking at the best albums first of all. Man, this was hard. This was so hard. I've been thinking about this for a long time, and you guys voted on the best way I should do it. I had 105 albums that came in my list of, favourite albums of the year. Some albums dropped by the wayside and come out of that 105 that I liked first of all, and then I didn't like. So, these are 105 great albums. So that's how hard it was for me to choose these albums. And you guys voted. I asked, would you want a big 105 list or did you want just an honourable mentions and a top 20 or something like that? So you voted for the top 20, about 70% of you guys. So thanks for voting. And I've actually come up with, someone had a suggestion, said, because it's 2021, do 21 albums. So that's what I'm going to do. 21 are going to come in my favourite list. But that means there was 84 albums that were great as well. So I'm going to have a big honourable mention list. I'm only going to mention them by band. And obviously there's a lot of albums on top of that that are also great that I'm not going to mention. So if your band, you think you're surprised I haven't mentioned a band, it's probably in that other part of the list as well. So it's been a brilliant year, absolutely fantastic. And of course, I suppose a lot of that was because of COVID in 2020. Wasn't many releases. You couldn't blame bands for holding back a little bit in 2020 because of the way COVID was, and they couldn't gig and all that, and they couldn't do concerts. So totally understandable. But what that means is, I think, because this is the first time I've really concentrated on every album I could, I think that means there was a huge amount of releases into 2021. It's a brilliant year. So of course this won't be the only rounding up of the year program I'm going to do. I'm going to do some stuff with the Iridiates as well. That's going to be fun. But right now, I'm just going to talk about my favourite albums of 2021. So talking about the honourable mentions, there's lots of them. I can't go into detail about them because we'll be here all day. So I'm just going to name them by band. But these are all bands. In these honourable mentions, these are ones that were considered for the top 21. So there's 37 honourable mentions. But these were all part of that. My favourites, even out of the 105. And remember, there's lots of others that are great other than these as well. Vamps joined us, obviously. So the honourable mentions, remember, just by band, these were so close to making my top 21. So you got Wigwam, Accept, Inglorious, Joel Hoekstra's 13, Mason Hill, Witherfall, The Treatment, Dirty Honey, Robbie McCauley, Flotsam and Jetsam, Social Disorder, Hardline, The Brave, Nitrate, Dee Snider, Resist and Bite, Paradox, Second Rain, Danny Danzy, Station, Devoid, Udio, The Dark Horde, Knights of the Realm, Groundbreaker, Cap Outrun, Life of a Hero, LA Guns, Victory, Manimal, Black Label Society, Heartline, Heartland, Barnabas Sky, Thunder and Lightning, Volbeat, Stormbringer. So those are all albums or bands that I was contemplating making the top 21. So they were close. They were really close. And obviously if I had to do a top 50 odd list, then all them bands I'd be talking about those. The other bands that didn't make it, the rest of the 105 are still great albums, remember. So now we get on to the real deal. We get on to the top 21. So obviously I'm going to talk about these in a little bit more detail, but not too much because I don't want the program to go on forever. So at number 21, I remember these are all great albums, and sometimes they might shift about in my, in what order. So at 21, Osakaru, Swedish melodic rock band, brought out an album called Starbound, October the 22nd. Fifth album, amazing melodic rock, sometimes metal riffs. Some of the songs on here that I would recommend you guys listen to. On the Streets Again, Tainted Heart, Shut It Out, amazing songs. At number 20, Florence Black, Welsh heavy rock metal band. Weight of the World album. Their debut album came out on September the 17th. That's just brilliant. Loads of heavy riffs all the way through it. More the modern sort of side, but absolutely fantastic and melodic at the same time. Songs you might want to just check out: Zulu, Sun and Moon, and Black Cat. Number 19, Perpetual Elude is the band. Swedish heavy rock, metal. Now is the time. Their debut album came out on 15th of October. Absolutely amazing band, brilliant musicians. Got a slight neoclassical sound to them now and again, just with the maybe the guitar solos, but really melodic. Recommended songs I'll tell you to listen to are Sail Away, Straight Through the Heart, and Show Me. At number 18, Blackberry Smoke, southern rock band from America. One of my favourite bands of all time. Their 7th album, You Hear Georgia, came out on 28th of May. Absolutely brilliant. Love this band. Always have done. This album didn't disappoint whatsoever. It almost felt like a greatest hits of everything they'd done, touching upon all the stuff in their catalogue. Check out the title track, Ain't the Same, All Rise Again. All amazing songs. At number 17, Crazy Licks, Swedish glam melodic rock band. Brought out Street Lethal, their 7th studio album, on November the 5th. Just amazing, just as good as anything they brought out before, just keeping up that real 80s infused melodic rock. Songs to check out: Anthem for America, Thief in the Night, Rise Above, In the Middle of Nothing. All amazing songs. Crazy Licks, amazing band. At number 16, latecomer here, Iron Fate, German metal band. Just love this album. Ain't actually out yet, December the 17th, but it's a great album if you guys want to check it out. It's their 2nd studio album called Crimson Messiah. Just love them. If you love your Queensryche, Crimson Glory, that classic metal, you're going to love this. Check out the title track, Mirage, We Rule the Night. Amazing band, amazing album. At number 15, SPEKTRA, Brazilian melodic rock act. This is their debut album, came out on August the 6th. This has a guy called BJ who's in Jeff Scott Soto's actual band. I think he plays guitar and does backing vocals in Jeff Scott Soto's band. He's got an amazing voice himself, written some brilliant songs. Check out Overload, Just Because, Behind Closed Doors. This is for fans of real 80s infused melodic hard rock. At number 14, Durbin, American metal band. This album's called The Beast Awakens. Debut album, February the 12th it came out, really early in the year. Anyone doesn't know, Durbin is James Durbin. He actually was in American Idol a few years ago. Is in Quiet Riot for a little bit, but this album is absolutely brilliant metal. And it's got some of the best choruses you will ever hear. There is just chorus after catchy chorus. It's amazing. Kings Before You, Evil Eye, The Sacred Mountain. This is classic metal. Absolutely brilliant. Durbin, The Beast Awakens. At number 13, Fans of the Dark, Swedish melodic hard rock band. This is their self-titled debut, came out November the 5th. Just amazing. Their vocalist is amazing. He's got so much soul in his voice. They give you something different. There's horror elements as well. Not really within the music, but the subject of the songs. Check out Escape from Hell, The Running Man, Life Kills. All those are actually brilliant singles, but there's other great songs throughout this album. At number 12, Georgia Thunderbolts, southern rock band from the USA, and their album Can We Get a Witness. Actually their debut album, October the 15th it came out. Just an amazing rocking album. The guys in this band, they're just amazing musicians. Really sound like an updated Lynyrd Skynyrd. You know, I love my southern rock, as everyone knows. Just a brilliant album, full of classic song after classic song. Take It Slow is a great song. So You Want to Change the World, It's All Right. This album is full up with rocking southern rock with some great ballads as well. At number 11, Seventh Crystal, Swedish AOR melodic rock band. Bought their album Delirium, debut album, May the 14th. Man, this is a great album. This is a grower. This has grown and grown and grown on me throughout the year. I loved it at first, but it's really, really grown on me. It's an amazing album full of these hooks that sort of slowly come at you. The more time you spend with the album, it's absolutely great. Great vocalist. They've got Christian Fair, who's also in Perpetual Elude, I've already mentioned in this list as well. So he makes 2 appearances on this list. Just check this album out. There's a lot of keys in it, mainly piano, but the songs I think they're future classics. I really do. It's a real grower, like I said. Absolutely brilliant album. Check out Say What You Need to Say, Delirium, So Beautiful, and the bonus track World Is Crashing Down is just fantastic. Number 10, Blacktop Mojo. Now, man, this is an American rock band. This is their 4th album. It's the self-titled album. It came out on August the 13th. This is a rocking album. It's sort of got a little bit of a modern touch to it as well, but there's some huge sounding songs on this. Check out Wicked Woman, Hold Me Down, Jealousy, and the brilliant Tail Lights. Just an amazing album, Blacktop Mojo and the self-titled album. At number 9, Hitten, Spanish hard rock metal band, just like got some real edge to them, some real raw energy. Their album Triumph and Tragedy, their 4th album, came out on 26th of November. Man, this is a brilliant album. You guys have got to check this out. Anyone who watches this channel will love this band, full of hooks and melodies, but heavy at the same time. Check out Eyes Never Lie, Something to Hide, and the title track. Amazing stuff. At number 8, Wicked Smile, Australian metal band, amazing band. This is their debut album, unbelievably. It is just an amazing hard rocking album. It's called Wait for the Night, came out on October the 15th. Just a metal album full of great choruses and hooks and melodies. Check out Date with the Devil, Sign of Times, Killer at Large. Just 3 of the great tracks on this unbelievable album. At number 7, Nesta. So Swedish AOR melodic rock band brought out Kids in a Ghost Town. A lot of hype about this album, but well deserved, completely well deserved. This sounds like an album that's just full of hits. Every single song on it came out October the 22nd. It's actually their debut album, and it's an amazing album. It just didn't disappoint. The hype surrounding it, like I said, it was well deserved. It just deserved everything it got. It's just amazing. Check out On the Run, Perfect 10, 1989. Just a handful of tracks on an amazing album. At number 6, Tremonti, American metal band. Obviously Mark Tremonti out of Alter Bridge. Just an amazing guitarist, and this is his sort of solo band, if like solo project. He brought out Marching in Time on September the 24th, the 5th album, possibly his best album. Just amazing riffage all over the place. Great, catchy, heavy, but real heavy songs. Great production. Some of this sounds huge. Check out If Not For You, Not Afraid to Lose, and the amazing, epic title track, Marching in Time. At number 5, go back to some southern rock again. The Steel Woods. Man, I love this band. It's sort of a latecomer for me. I've sort of really fallen in love with this band. They're so authentic. I mentioned Georgia Thunderbolts earlier on with Skinnerd. You know, this band as well, they've got that real authentic classic southern rock sound. They brought out All of Your Stones, their 3rd album, on May the 14th. Had a death in the band as well. After the actual album got recorded, the guitarist, I believe, died. Such a sad story, but before that, they just brought out an amazing album. I've fallen in love with this through the year. Check out You're Cold, You Never Came Home, and the amazing emotional Run On Ahead. Just amazing stuff. At number 4, Thy Row, Finnish band, metal band. This album came out September the 24th. It's a self-titled album. Man, this is just an amazing album, and I can't believe this should be loved by all metal fans. This is just amazing. They've sort of come from nowhere. but haven't really latched on, as far as I can see, as much as they should have done. It is just an outstanding album. Check out the songs. Horizons, Down on My Knees is an amazing heavy ballad, and you've got the Downfall part 1, 2 and 3 tagged on the end of the album, which just tells a story. But they're like 3 separate tracks, really catchy, heavy stuff here, and the singer is amazing, in the vein of Dio, the more recent Dino Chalusic. Just an amazing talent, an amazing band. Now we're getting serious. Number 3, Wet. So if anyone doesn't know, Wet, as members of Work of Art, Eclipse and Talisman, Swedish band, apart from Jeff Scott Soto, who's the singer. Eric Martinson's brainchild, if you like. This is their 4th album, and it's amazing. It's their best album yet. Melodic rock, AOR sometimes, Swedish, like I said. January the 22nd, one of the first albums of the year. This is just an amazing album that's just stayed with me all the way through the year. I just can't believe how good it is. I think it's Wet's best album, as I said. Eric Martinson is a genius. Big Boys Don't Cry, Got to Be About Love, Coming Home, How Do I Know? Just full up with amazing, huge songs. At number 2, Eclipse. So Eric Martinson making an appearance again with his main band, Eclipse, Swedish band. This came out October the 8th. Just an amazing album. I did a track by track reaction to this, and I'm so glad I did. It's right up there with their best albums, and they're an amazing band. Always have been one of my favourite bands to listen to. I mean, you just can't go wrong with Eclipse. Check out Roses on Your Grave, Bite the Bullet, Saturday Night, and the amazing Dead Inside, tagged on as a bonus track at the end of the album that's just blown me away. An amazing song. And here comes to my number 1. It's number 1 vamp. It's Todd LaTorra. And just an amazing album with Craig Blackwell, his long-term friend. He's known as a kid, since he's been a kid. These guys made an amazing album, Rejoice in the Suffering. And this came out early in the year as well, February the 5th. An amazing metal album that covers loads of different genres of metal. Thrash, classic, even on the bonus tracks went a bit extreme metal as well. But the tracks 1 to 10 is just the most solid album I heard this year. And it's a real heavy album. Some of the amazing songs on here are just gripping me more and more as the year goes on. They really are. It's just a flawless album. Check out Dogmata, Hellbound and Down, Darkened Majesty, Crossroads to Insanity, Vexed, and Apology. Last track on the 10 tracks. Apology's just grown and grown and grown on me as well. Real emotional song about Todd's dad, who a few years ago died, committed suicide. It's just, it tugs at the heartstrings. It really does. It's an amazing song. The whole album is just, like I said, it's flawless. It's just amazing. So Todd LaTorra, Rejoice in the Suffering, is my number 1 for 2021. Guys, just put your favourites down. I don't expect you to put all 100 and odd, whatever I go on talking about. If you want to just put your top 10 or something like that. And remember, I'll be doing loads of other shows rounding up the end of the year with the Iridiates as well. It should be real fun. And I can't wait for next year. It's already looking good. It's already looking great. It's going to be another great year. Put your list in the bottom, guys. And I'll see you soon.